It was days and days before. Dun, dun, dun. I looked. I tried to see. I came. I saw. I went. Upon the look in my eyes, from the distance but up close, I seen. It was mold. Mold everywhere. Mold, icky mold everywhere. I now know to not let moisture in at all.
Yeah, come get it. All right, so welcome everybody. So what we are doing is, let me give him these keys. We are removing mold out of the car. Just over the course of a few days, I've accumulated research from various sources and various sites. So just a typical Google search, Yahoo, and then just looking and kind of reading and whatnot. And so, what do you do when you need to get mold out of your vehicle? What do you use? What do I do? Do I have to call anybody? Do I have to get it professionally done? Look, y'all, I don't really know. We all in this thing together. So first is to find the culprit. So where is the problem? So the problem was in this trunk area. And I need gloves on too, because when you're dealing with mold, anything like that, you don't want to have it transferring to get on you. And I've read all that stuff, so what else? But for me, this...
Come on. I brought you a snack bag.
Oh, let me get... Get you a son that feeds you chips when your hands ain't free. Okay, so thanks. Other way. That's good. Thank you. So so good. It's pizza flavor. Find the culprit. Our culprit was the moisture in the trunk. Now that the moisture is in the trunk, what gave perfect conditions for the mold to grow. And being that the mold started to grow, it also started to spread very rapidly over the course of time. And then what we're going to do is you're going to see me taking care of the mold. And I've accumulated a few things. One really cost-effective, affordable thing to do is, like, I think it said like 8 parts vinegar, 1 part water. So get you a solution with mostly vinegar and a little bit of water, and then you actually start spraying that over the mold. Yes, the car will have a vinegary smell, but as it dries and over the course of a couple days, the smell and everything will kind of fade. But on top of that, we're going to also not want the mold to come back. So then we're going to also treat the areas with disinfectant spray and another like spray solution that also specifically says for mold. What I learned from my studies is that use ammonia-free solution concoctions, because mold, especially the black mold, can still thrive in an environment that just because you throw ammonia on it don't mean that you're going to kill it, because the whole thing is that we want to stop the spreading and we want to like cease and get you out of there, Jack. So water, vinegar, and then there was this stuff I got from Dollar Tree for $1 that specifically on there said to stop and prevent mold and mildew. So I poured a little bit of that in here as well too. And I want to note that on the bottle it did say that it contains bleach. And so if you are doing this, you want to make sure that you are not messing up your upholstery, because you don't want to clean your stuff, disinfect it, get the mold going, and then you look over everything and you're just like, okay, so now my seats have bleach damage, you know? So I was safe to do this in this concoction, and this is just in an old bottle. I had some Method all-purpose, so I just used this bottle. This is good. I knew that when I was done with whatever was in here, the cleaning solution, I knew that I wanted to keep the bottle because it's got a really good sprayer. It's really heavy duty. I know that I can put heavy duty products in here. Plastic ain't gonna melt. It's just gonna hold up. So this is my own concoction, mold killer concoction. And let me put this mask on too. So, okay, so let me just, okay, is it recording? Yeah, it is. Okay, so let me just show you. I sprayed it yesterday too, so I don't know how well you can see it. Now, so the seats are kind of just dirty on their own as well too, so just never mind that. But yeah, so let me show y'all. Oh, has this got it? It had mold on here yesterday. Must have did a good job cleaning it. And I didn't even clean it. I just literally put the solution on there, and that was just straight vinegar and water. And today I said I want to make sure that I got me something that's gonna make sure that this mold don't come back. So I'm literally going to saturate this. And what I'm also going to do is, because if you have mold in your car, see, y'all see that mold right there, to saturate it with my vinegar, water, and this vinegar, water, and mold mildew solution. Spray the seat belt, because you want to make sure that you got to tell this mold that it ain't welcome here. So we gonna do it just like that. You ain't welcome. And so what you're gonna see me do very shortly is, after I saturate everything, then, to my liking, because remember, we haven't even got to the other side. We just really on one part of the back seat. And so I'm going to take that brush. Where'd that scrub brush go?
Oh, yep, I put it in the trunk. I
got it.
Okay.
And now I'm going to take this and I'm going to work this into the seat. And I'm going to get a towel too, so then I can wipe the towel up. But what I'm going to, well, so not wipe the towel up, so I can wipe this off of the seat as well. And so I'm going to saturate this really, really well. I'm going to scrub, because you really want to work this down into this fabric. And then on top of that, I'm going to wipe it up, but I'm going to leave this wet, and then I'm going to actually go and vacuum this out. So then that way, not only am I getting to the root of the problem, but it's down in here to where it ain't got no option to come back. I don't know if you guys can even see off my brush, but see, it's dirt. But we're getting to the source of the mold. So that's the whole part of this. Like, my seats should be starting to look kind of wet after a while, because yeah, and then all back here as well too, you know, because treat this very aggressive, because for one, you don't want anything coming back. We're doing all this as a preventative for the next time around. Hey, mold, thank you for coming. You got your exit ticket. So I'm in all crevices, because just because you can't see it don't mean it's not there. All right, guys, so what I'm doing, I have already sprayed my mold remover / eliminator solution on the seats. So remember, that was 1 part water, probably like 6 to 8 parts vinegar, and then I poured a little bit of this mold and mildew stain remover. To be very careful and test a small area to make sure it doesn't discolor your fabric.
Nope, it stopped.
Okay, that's fine. All right, sorry guys, I had a phone call. And so after I sprayed the solution onto here and I made sure that it didn't discolor the fabric of the car, I kept on spraying everything that I could. I even sprayed the top of the seats. I sprayed everything in the car. Need to work this into the seats. So before I dip this into my solution, I kind of did 2 different things. The first time I said, okay, I spray my solution onto the seat and start, you know, just making sure I'm getting all the other areas that I didn't get previously. And then I said, well, this is some clean solution still up in here. So then I just did this. This has also got a little bit of bleach in here, and that was on my own doing. If you think that this is going to discolor your upholstery, then leave the bleach out. I did maybe like a capful of half of bleach. The directions that I've seen that everybody said was to just get a little bit of water. So this should have just been soap and water. Oh, and I've been putting Dawn on here. So I'll try to make it clear. So I'm just working all this in. But I'm getting these door jams for the one time.
Hey, Mama, you're getting water everywhere.
No, I'm splashing water. I don't really care. It's gonna get messy. That's what a shower's for. Like you said, you're trying to get rid of the mold. You ain't trying to be cute. You've already established that this ain't gonna mess your car up.
Won't be funny.
All right, follow me this way, Aiden.
Yeah. Whoa, I'm good.
Remember, that's the solution that I made in this bottle, and then I've already went through and sprayed it. See, like I can tell. I would say that was where mold was, down here. So my little solution that I made. See, and now I'm just gonna wipe all this down. Let me try to get it still. Yeah, can you hold it for me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I go right in there and get all this out. And I've already sprayed all this down with that mold and mildew remover. I've already sprayed that everywhere. After we figured out that it's not going to discolor the fabric and we did a hidden test area, then now you go to work.
Yep, tester and then worker.
Yep. Some people do it differently. This how I'm going to get this mold out this car.
Undo it.
Keep it going down.
Okay.
That's good, that's good. Alright, so now that we got everything disinfected, we got the mold solution remover already put down. And we got everything scrubbed and everything is saturated. Now we extract it. This is what we use to make part of our solution. This is what I'm spraying on afterwards. I got it from Dollar Tree.